Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. You guys, we are touring the coolest apartment today. I am so excited for this one. If you've seen my channel before and you've watched some of my other apartment tours, you would know my favorite apartments to show off are ones that are just super like curated and personal to the person living in them. I love something that isn't your cookie cutter and is just a little bit more unique. And today we are looking at the coolest apartment. Today we are at Sarah's apartment. Sarah was one of my clients. She moved here from Austin, Texas, and you've only been here for a month?
Yes, I think it's my 6-week anniversary.
Oh my gosh.
Almost 6 weeks.
So like so brand new, but you immediately turned this apartment into being the coolest like home ever, and I am obsessed and I can't wait to show it off.
Thank you. I'm glad it looks that way because I had just a few nervous breakdowns getting it ready like this, but I'm really happy with the way it looks.
So Sarah, do you want to just tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do and what brought you to Chicago?
Yeah. Okay, I'll try to sum this up as quickly as possible. So, moved here from Austin, Texas, and I work in tech. So my job recently went remote. So I thought, why don't I explore another city? I didn't want to drive. I love New York and I wanted something that was fast-paced, kind of panache, sophisticated, and something that I'd been to before that I really liked.
Panache.
So,
That is my word of the
isn't
day.
it a fun word?
Yes.
I know. So that brought me to Chicago. I kind of just made the decision and ripped the Band-Aid and went for it.
Here you are.
Yeah, here I am.
Awesome. And we're drinking a Luna Booch.
We're doing a spiked kombucha, spiked kombucha.
Chicago,
my favorite.
female founded. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, she's
for the
good.
gut.
Mm-hmm.
Got that
Ginger lemon.
Yeah.
I'm healthy.
Mhm.
Okay, so your apartment, technically they call it a studio. However, a lot of buildings would consider this to be a convertible because you do have a full bedroom nook.
Right.
But do you know how many square feet it is?
It's got to be like 487, 582.
We'll figure it out. We'll
One
pop
of
it up on the
those.
screen.
Shoot.
And then how much do you pay for rent?
A little over 2,200. I believe it's like 2,230.
Okay. Awesome. And that being said, let's go ahead and check it out. I'm so excited.
Me too. Hi, welcome to my apartment.
Okay, so with your TV, I think one thing that you've done really cool in your apartment is because it's not a huge apartment, you've taken a lot of advantage of vertical space and wall space that you don't have a ton of things on your floor. So I love that you have, number one, I'm obsessed with your photo of your little sister. That is my favorite thing.
Obviously, I had to showcase this 90s glamour shot picture that I forced my younger sister to take. I'm the oldest, and so I got my way. And this is my masterpiece.
I feel like you've like put that there to be like, this is a reminder that I can force anyone to do anything I want.
Exactly right.
You are empowered.
Yes.
You can tell other people what to do.
See,
like your
she
little
gets
sister.
it. Yeah.
Okay, and then your living room space,
Yeah.
obsessed with the pink couch.
Thank you.
That is just
Yes.
the best.
Obviously, I had to have a pink velvet couch. That was a must.
Did you have it already?
I did.
Oh, it's so cute.
I thought about if I was going to make a trade from Austin to Chicago, but I felt like Chicago needed to have her. So she came along with.
Okay, one of my favorite things, it was like one of the first things I asked you about when I walked in, but this desk situation.
Yes.
So you are fully remote work from home.
Yes.
This
yes.
is your whole office space.
Yeah.
That is so cool because
Yes.
people always think to work from home you need a whole room or a whole den. You have this little perfect nook that you've made into your home office, and I'm obsessed
Yes.
with it. Big fan. I love this. This whole thing I think is just genius.
Thank you. Yeah, and it's got rollers on it, so if I wanted to get weird, I could just roll it out.
You could roll it to your bed.
I could roll it to my bed. Exactly.
Roll it anywhere.
You're right.
Love it. Why did you have the 2 coffee tables?
I
guess
know.
is the first question.
Okay, let's
Debrief.
make a long story short. In Austin, I had a much bigger space, so I moved from a full 2-bedroom space to a studio because I'm insane. And so I had a room to where I needed an additional coffee table. I had gotten this previously because I was in love with it. If you can tell, it's a customized piece. It's from a local artist in Austin who had an entire wine bar that was dedicated to these kinds of funky mishmash colors. And yeah, there were high tops, there were coffee tables, there were full-size tables, and I just had to have one. So I got it, brought it with me, and yeah, where I do tarot readings. And
Let's plug that in there. So you have a TikTok for tarot reading.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the handle up on the screen, but I think that is so cool.
Thank you.
And then, okay, you said you can have me pick a. I don't know a lot about this stuff, so
So when I do tarot for parties and people haven't done it before, that's very common. They're like, what is this? Are you going to tell me I'm going to die? Are you going to tell me something terrible? That's not how I practice. All right, girl. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to have you cut the deck, which just means cut it in half, in thirds, whatever you want. And we're going to look at your energy of the day. Like, what energy is around you? Okay. Oh, that's a really good card.
that was the best
That's
reaction.
a really good card. Okay. It's the wheel. You got the Wheel of Fortune. Like, literally, good luck. So if you can even look at the imagery here, you can tell this girl is standing like on top of the world. She's standing confidently on one leg. She's happy, she's smiling, she's free. But it literally means the Wheel of Fortune. It means good luck. It means the next phase of your life. It means something that's coming to a chapter that's coming to an end, and then a new exciting one is happening.
Oh,
I'm
love it.
so excited you got this card. That's a really beautiful card, Kyra, I promise.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Well, number one, thank you.
Of course.
But moving around, love your giant windows here. Also love that you've utilized the space above and you have art and like another little shelf up there. But how do you feel about the train?
The train is quiet.
I love it. I think
doesn't
it's really
bother
cool
me.
because I
I
think it's a
think
really
so
cool
too.
visual piece.
It is, and it makes me feel like I'm in the Mecca, in the center of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if it was loud and obnoxious, maybe I'd feel differently. Maybe not, but it's quiet. It's a respectful train, and it's like just a reminder of where I am. It's really neat.
She knows her boundaries.
Yeah, I've got my boundaries.
Record player. Talk to me about this whole space.
This piece I've had forever. This was like 3 relationships ago piece kind of thing. And the underlying piece is cool and the glass comes off. And I don't use it a ton, but when I do, I'm kind of reminded how cool it is that to have a record player to get records.
Yeah.
It's neat to sift through thrift stores or through stores that actually have records and want to buy something.
And then, okay, you have so many cool art pieces over here.
Yeah,
Do you want to just point out a few of your favorites?
Sure. So this is actually a piece by a local artist in Austin. She also did the one that's over my bed. Very abstract, but the coloring, it reminds me of an eye that just keeps going inward, inward, inward. It's called a seat, but that's the beauty of abstract art. You can kind of make it whatever you want. And then we've got just some kind of quirky art over here from another local artist in Austin.
And then this piece you got from a like women art shop, correct?
Yes. It was basically a site where women would sell furniture, sell art, sell a little bit of everything. It was like Craigslist, but for women-owned businesses, women only.
One thing I really like about this too is like it's functional storage while still being like
Right.
a bright, almost art piece within your apartment. That's
Yes.
function.
Yes.
That's so fun.
Yes.
I love it.
So I love that piece.
All right, moving into your kitchen.
Yes. Love my kitchen. It's humongous. I have a lot of counter space and a lot of storage, but clearly I needed more storage. So I bought this island similar to, what's his name?
Aaron.
Thank you, Aaron. So this is where like my bigger pieces go. I have a lot of appliances. And you know, it serves as my kitchen table almost because I don't have a table. And usually when I do eat dinner, I eat at the coffee table or I eat up here anyway. So
This piece is from IKEA, and I think it's a really great one just because it has really good storage on the other side. So like kitchen appliances, like you can fit a lot of big things in here, but it's like This doesn't feel like a crappy IKEA. Like this is a sturdy, nice piece. I loved it.
It's great.
We had this in one of our one beds, and I absolutely loved this.
Yeah.
Talk to me about these bar stools because they give me like 80s gym vibes, and I love them.
So 80s gym. So again, same. I'll just say the website's For All Hers. It's the same place where I got my new bar area. These were bar stools. They're from the late 80s, early 90s, but they're really neat. They have like this leg rest, I suppose, or like a
Little footrest part.
yeah.
I've
It's
just
a
never
really
seen a
neat
bar
design.
stool look like that.
I haven't either. So it came in a set, and the girl who sold them said that they were too tall for what she needed, and that was it. That was history. I had to have them.
So this kitchen, even on its own, the building Sarah lives in is one of my absolute favorite buildings in Chicago. But one of the things I love is I think this kitchen is such a beautiful kitchen, like if you're integrated appliances and whatnot, the backsplash being really seamless, but it's the lighting up above the cabinets that I think is so pretty. But what I love that she's done is she has more art up there. But with the beautiful lighting above the cabinets, it just makes it look almost like an art gallery up there in how it's lighting those pieces. And I think it's so cool. And now to your bedroom, because I think this is like one of just the wildest parts of your whole
I
apartment.
know. So it was up for a big debate on whether or not a king size bed was going to fit into this space.
It's a studio apartment, and Sarah said, "I'm gonna bring a king."
I went about it a few different ways. Should I sell it? Should I get a queen? But we did some measuring and kind of took a big risk to see if it would work. Luckily, it did.
It fits really
it fits
well.
nicely. I will say making the bed is somewhat of a challenge, but totally worth it.
And then to your like hallway entry part of your apartment.
Yes.
Number one, this mirror is so cute. Where did this come from?
This is a World Market mirror.
I love it.
Love World Market.
And then I also really like right in the front entry, you have that little nook. So you have like a ladder shelf there for blankets and scarves and things.
Yes. That one was a little hard. I was going to get a full-on coat rack, but just figured I already had that ladder, which y'all will see.
And then closet. How hard was it to figure out like your closet organization?
On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being a nervous breakdown, existential crisis, it was probably a 9. But
Okay,
once
you're right there.
I was ready to break, I made it out alive. But it ended up working out, got really creative with the space. That was tough, but it worked. It worked out, and it's actually pretty spacious of a closet. It worked.
Also spacious. Your bathroom is a really good size for being a studio bathroom.
Yes.
And
like,
you've made it so pretty.
really, okay, thank you.
She goes, really? All right, well, Sarah, thank you so much for letting us see your apartment. Her timing was like so perfect. She texted me right like in the time when we were able to film it, and I'm so excited that we were able to get this one done because it's so cool.
I'm so happy that you're saying that. When I got the text back from you immediately in all caps, it made my day.
It's so artsy and unique and so well done though, like very well thought out and just beautiful. I'm obsessed with your apartment, so I am super excited. I can't wait to see what all of you guys think. Comment down below and let me know what is your favorite part of Sarah's apartment. I have to decide too. I'm really bad at this. I have too many favorites. I really love your king size bed. I also love your comforter color. I think that makes it a really cool, cozy vibe. Your office space, I think, is the coolest thing I've ever seen. I think if I had to pick one thing, it's probably just like your art overall. Like I feel like that's like kind of a cop-out answer because it's like so much of your apartment, but like the art and everything is just so cool.
No, that's such a compliment because I like it, but you know, the external validation is not doesn't go unnoticed. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you again so much for letting us film this.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And as always, hit that big red subscribe button. I do post 2 videos a week and I would love for you to follow along. Thank you, Sarah. And
Kyra.
I'll see you next time.
Bye.
Cheers.
Cheers.